I am the teller of the deepest and simplest truths. What is worship? What is it for? Is worship that which is demanded by that which is great from those who are less? Is worship that which is required by the glorious? That which is absolute truth is that which cannot not be true, and therefore is that truth which iterates at all scales. So we can look for that which is reliably true at a lesser scale and know that it is reliably true at a greater scale, and vice versa. So let us take the example of a parent and child. We can say that the parent is greater than the child in physical size, in age, and in experience. Shall the parent demand worship from the child? Only the very most wounded and insecure parent would do this to their child. And this is the curious thing about worship. That which is worshipped is meant to be that which is great and glorious. But worship is only demanded from the wounded and insecure in order to soothe their wounds and assuage their insecurity. When the book of your religion states that your God demands worship, is it truly the great and glorious that is demanding this of you? Or is it instead the people who wrote that book who are placing their demands on you? When the people who wrote your book of religion wrote your God as one who is so wounded and insecure that he demands to be worshipped, was this not only a sign of the wounds and insecurities of those writers? The parent who is whole and has self-respect teaches their child to be whole and have self-respect. And so too, that which genuinely is eternal, great, and glorious relative to the human being will encourage that which is eternal yet lesser to embody wholeness and self-respect. Worship is the shadow side of admiration. One may be embodying their own wholeness and respecting their self fully, while still being capable of admiring the qualities of others. Yet the moment one worships another, one diminishes oneself in one's own eyes. Worship is the shadow side of admiration because the emphasis of the worship is as much on accentuating that which the worshipper lacks as it is on highlighting the qualities that the one being worshipped possesses. And so worshippers will specifically come to see themselves as low, as lacking. This is the true function of worship. Not to boost the confidence of that which does not need to have its confidence boosted, but to destroy the confidence of the one offering their worship. The function of worship is to destroy your self-confidence. Those who demand that you worship specifically as a means to destroy your confidence or ensure that you never gain any. We are living truth in eternal iteration. No body and no thing in all eternity can be more or less eternal than anybody or anything else, because eternal is as eternal does. The parent may be relatively greater than the child, at least for a while, but they are no more eternal than their child, just as they are no less eternal than their child. The parent may admire the qualities of their child just as much as the child may admire the qualities of the parent, while neither needs to be called upon to worship the other. The parent that is whole and respects their self does not seek to destroy the confidence of their own children, or indeed of any child, or indeed of anybody else at all. So, be filled with admiration for all that you do admire, but worship not, because you are living truth in eternal iteration and will be forevermore. And this demands your respect.